What I saw was so horrific. I could see every bone in my hand. I saw the end of the world. My name's John Morris. I am a veteran of the atomic war. We were sent from England to Christmas Island in an operation called Operation Grapple, which was to test the nuclear explosions that were going to take place over a period of 2 to 5 years. My experience was approximately 11 atomic bombs. The nearest one was 20 miles away. In the beginning, there were 3,000 of us that opened up Christmas Island to Operation Grapple. During that period, we completely rebuilt a runway so that the bomber could take off and drop the bombs as and when they required them to be done. My particular role, along with our unit, was not only giving supplies, but also washing the laundry for all the troops. I saw 3 nuclear explosions at close range. It was approximately 200 miles away. When the bomb went off, the island shook. As the days went past, not only did we realise something had gone wrong, but we were showered with rain and sand. We didn't think anything of it because when you're 18, 19, it's just a day at the office, as they would say. Now, if I tried to describe the experience, it is like trying to describe the end of the world. What I saw was so horrific that people would find it very, very difficult to understand what I'm talking about. The bomb was dropped and we sat there and we put our hands over our eyes, and I saw right through my hands. I could see every bone in my hand. The light was so bright that it was frightening. And then we felt the heat blast. It was one of those sensations that will be with me, literally, forever. We were allowed to stand up and turn round and look at the mushroom cloud. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is watching this, that mushroom cloud was one of the most fascinating things you can ever wish to see. You saw clouds that were in the sky melting. They disappeared completely. I saw at that precise time the end of the world. It was horrendous. There were people running away, frightened for their lives. The experience was an experience that I sincerely hope nobody ever has to see again. A long campaign has been taking place for us just to have a medal to prove our service to the British nation was valid. I have had cancer. I have had a blood disorder since I was age 22. I have injections every 3 months. I lost a son at 6 months and it was put down as a cot death. Those 3,000 that were there in 1956, There are approximately, at the last count, 100 of us left. People die as one would expect. I am 83. I have had cancer, I've got a blood disorder, and I have lost a child. This I put down to purely and simply nuclear explosion, radioactive activity. Our cancer rates have caused the death of more than the national average with cancer. Many of our families have had deformed children. A lot of people are infertile. Our grandchildren are suffering, and some of those have had birth defects. This has been shown to be as a result of the nuclear explosions. We weren't just experimented on, we were guinea pigs. I want recognition for myself and the sacrifice that so many families have put up with. All I can say is, on behalf of the veterans, thank you. Without your support, without your belief in our cause, we would have been swallowed up and left behind. We were ordinary conscripts, aged 18, and went into something we hadn't a clue what we were going into. We were young men. I am now an old man, but that's life.